Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be a foundation wear test and review on the new Makeup Forever Reboot foundation. So if you're interested in my thoughts, let's get started. So we're going to start off with primer. Today I'm going to be using the Urban Decay All Nighter primer. I've been using this a lot lately, so I just want to keep using it. This is what the box looks like. And I have it in the shade Y505. And this is the bottle. So it's just this little small, sleek glass bottle. And then it has a pump. So this foundation comes in 24 shades. The details on Sephora is that the foundation is a light coverage satin finish that's good for normal and dry skin. It is a skin revitalizing foundation that adds a radiant satin finish while hydrating, smoothing, and firming the skin for up to 24 hours. Y'all know I love a radiant finish, so I'm here for it. It has ginseng that supports natural collagen, Camellia japonica, which helps to support skin's natural glow, and Mondo grass that helps to support the skin's protective barrier. So it's basically a skincare filled foundation, which is kind of cute. The actual name is Makeup Forever Reboot Active Care Revitalizing Foundation. I was so excited for this foundation because I like Makeup Forever as a brand in general, and the fact that it was more of a hydrating foundation was really appealing to me as someone who has normal to dry skin. So I'm right here, I'm ready for it. So that's how much I have on. It's about 1.5 pumps of foundation. I'm going to use a foundation brush. And the brush I'm going to be using is this one from Eco Tools. It's more of a dense brush because the brush that they recommend for this foundation is like a flat top kabuki. It's called the Buffing Foundation Brush. So let me see if I can pull up the picture. That is what the brush looks like on the website. So something a little bit more dense because that's what they recommend for the foundation. So yeah, let's start. Again, the shade is Y505. So Makeup Forever normally has a large shade range when it comes to their foundation. This foundation only has 24 shades, which I think is pretty good, but because it's a light coverage foundation, I feel like they went with less of a shade range because it's supposed to be able to fit more people because it's not necessarily full coverage, you know? So you don't need to be like spot on. The shades are gonna kind of mend to everybody's skin, hopefully. It has a slight fragrance to it. It's not bad. It's kind of floral. Maybe it's the skincare in it. It's not overwhelming though, like some foundations. That looks really pretty. This is light coverage. I would say this is more buildable. Definitely looks more medium as I'm putting it on. And it's probably the brush too. And I'm just using the brush in sweeping motions. I'm not necessarily buffing it into my skin. As somebody with dry skin, I don't like to buff because that can create texture in my dry areas. That looks really pretty. This is not light coverage Makeup Forever. This has some nice coverage to it. I think it looks really pretty. It's like medium. You know what this foundation is kind of reminding me of as I'm putting it on? This one, Milani Scream Queen. Like the feel of it. But we'll see how it wears. Because the Milani, I've been wearing that since I've tried it. And that one, you guys wear so well. But we're at Makeup Forever today, so let's see. This looks so pretty. So that was just the 1.5 pumps that I have on my back of my hand. And this is what the foundation is looking like. I think it looks beautiful. It looks very soft. It's more of a satin finish, definitely not like overly glowy. It's beautiful. I'm not gonna add any additional glow. I really want to add my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, but I just want to see how it wears, so I'm not gonna add any additional glow to the foundation at the moment. But it looks really smooth. Like my pores look really good, and of course I have the primer on. I'm looking in the mirror, and it looks very lightweight. It doesn't look heavy at all, which is great. Great. I'm happy because I'm rooting for you, Makeup Forever. I hope it's good. All right, so I'm actually going in with my Makeup Forever Ultra HD Concealer in the shade 50. It's more like my skin tone, so I kind of use it to color correct nowadays so that I don't add so much concealer. So that you can see it's like the orangey tone, so it's gonna color correct. Using this pointed foundation brush. It's so small, I don't know why they call it pointed foundation brush. From Real Techniques, just to apply that right where my darkness is. I'm gonna go in with a little bit more of that skin tone, Ultra HD, and just pop a little bit around my mouth right there where I have darkness, and a bit on that dark spot that comes every month, comes and goes every month. All right, so that's what it looks like with just the concealer that matches my skin tone to color correct. It looks good, but I want to brighten a little bit. So I'm gonna still go in with the Makeup Forever Ultra HD, but this shade is in 52. What a jump. You know, it's because it's color corrected. So this is 50, and then this is 52. Can you tell? 52 is, there we go with the light in. 52 is lighter. I don't know who was naming these, but anyway. So the concealer is technically supposed to be a self-setting concealer, but I'm just gonna go in and set it a bit. I am gonna be using the Ultra HD pressed powder in 03. It looks like this. It's more of a finishing powder, not necessarily a setting powder, and it has that peach tint to it. And then I'm also gonna go in with a mixture of the Peach Perfect and Mented Cosmetics setting powder, a little bit. Alright, so this is what my complexion is looking like as it is set at the moment. So I just set my T-zone in my under eye area. The rest of my face is completely free of powder. I'm going to finish up the rest of my makeup and I'm going to show you everything. Alright guys, so this is what my complexion is looking like with the foundation. I did record another video on the Natasha Denona Love Collection. It will be up before this video, so if you're interested in watching that, I'll link it down below. But this is what my makeup is looking at the moment. And I feel like my complexion looks very smooth, very airbrushed at the moment. It looks really nice. It's not too shiny. Of course I have highlight on, but it's not too shiny with the foundation. There's no settling at the moment. I have been recording for about 45 minutes, so yeah, like there's no settling. It looks pretty good to me. We will see what this looks like in natural sunlight. Hopefully it's raining, so hopefully I can get a good shot in natural sunlight to show you what the color looks like. But I'll come back and I'll give you my thoughts on the foundation. I should be wearing it for about 11 to 12 hours. It's the end of the night. I've had my makeup on for 11 hours and this is what it's looking like. For having this makeup on for 11 hours, I actually think it looks really good. The shine is just starting to break through. Honestly, throughout the day, it looked a bit more soft matte on my skin. Like it wasn't really that radiant. And I actually like the way that this looks right now. I was like, oh, I thought it would have more glow to it, but this looks really good to me. It is not creasing that badly in the smile line. There's a bit of creasing on this side, but it's really not as bad as some other foundations that I've worn previously. And I think it looks really smooth on the skin. Like it doesn't look cakey or textured at all. Pretty lightweight. Like I can't feel it on my skin at all. Definitely more of that light to medium coverage. You can't really get full coverage from this foundation, but I think it looks really pretty. If you're looking for something that's really lightweight, I would definitely recommend it. I actually really like it. Like I mentioned previously, it reminds me of this Milani Scream Queen, but the Milani wears a little bit better in my opinion. But this looks really beautiful. It's definitely a foundation I'm going to keep. I like it a lot. It looks really good. As for the concealer, it's kind of fading a little bit. I have better concealers that wear a little bit longer, but I like this foundation and I'm really impressed. I'm happy that Makeup Forever has a new foundation. I think this looks really pretty on the skin and I'm excited to keep wearing it. I am gonna definitely try it with my Charlotte Tilbury False Filter to give me a little bit more glow throughout the day, but I love that this looks really good. I'm happy that they have something for normal to dry skin. So if you're interested in trying it, I would say definitely go get a sample from Sephora to see how you like it. But I'm sure you will like it if you're looking for something lightweight. yeah, so that's it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Did you pick this foundation up? Everything will be linked in the description box if you're interested in trying anything out. Give the video a thumbs up because it helps me out. And if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.